Hi all, welcome back. It is time for another empties video. I can't believe another month has gone by. July's over, so it is time to do my July empties video where I will talk you through all of the beauty related products that I finished up in July, my thoughts on them, would I recommend, would I repurchase. I have 10 empties this month and I've got a really good selection behind me here of makeup. I've got skincare, hair care, got a perfume, got a bit of body care in there as well. So a really good selection of products to talk you through. So I'll start off with the body care item. This is a hand cream. This is one that I have finished up lots of times before. I've gotten through quite a few tubes of these. Always cut these open and scrape out the rest of the product. This is the Garnier Hand Repair Intensive Restoring Hand Cream. And I've said before that with hand creams, I either like to go really quite cheap with Garnier or a bit more expensive with like Elemis. But Elemis tends to be a bit more of like a special treat because it is a bit more expensive. But the Garnier ones I really enjoy. I think this one in particular is a fantastic hand cream. It's got quite a thick consistency to it, but it doesn't feel thick or greasy on your hands. You're able to like use your phone afterwards. You're not going to get any smears on your phone. Sinks in really nicely, and I like to spend some time sort of like massaging it into my fingers, into my fingernails, taking time to really massage my hands with this, and this does a really good job of sort of staying around long enough to do that, but not too long where you're like, okay, rub in already. The scent is quite subtle. It does have a scent, but it is subtle. It's nothing too overpowering. It's kind of one of those scents that can be described as like fresh sheets or cotton. It's a really subtle smell. It's nothing really heavy or musky or floral. It's quite a neutral scent, so suitable for all sexes. And a really good 100ml tube as well. It takes me quite a while to kind of get through this, and I still apply it like a few times during the day. Because of its size though, I can't chuck it in my handbag, can't chuck it in my work bag, so this is a hand cream that stays with me at home. I can decant it into little tubs though. I've never thought to do that before, it's only just occurred to me. I could do that, but brilliant hand cream. I've repurchased it numerous times in the past and I would continue to repurchase it, so much so that I have a full one of these on my bedside cabinet already. Let's do the perfume next. I used up my favourite perfume. I always used to say that Chanel No. 5 is my favourite perfume, and it possibly still is, but this one really does compete for the top spot. This is Yves Saint Laurent Libre Intense. I've used up a Libre one before, but that has been quite some time ago, so I can't fully remember what that smells like, but I remember it smelling absolutely beautiful. And this is the Libre Intense. So as the name suggests, it is an intense version of the Libre perfume, so it's a lot headier, it's a lot muskier, there's a lot more depth to it. And I had a perfume video up a few months ago now, and I spoke about this one. This one contains some of my favourite notes. It's got musk, it's got vanilla, it's got amber in there, and I love those notes. It just really comes together as this heady, sexy, intense perfume. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, although it is an intense perfume and I describe it as like a sexy date night perfume, I do still wear this one during the day. It's suitable for everyday use, but you can of course save it for special occasions. But I'm the type of person who just wears my perfume every single day. I don't tend to kind of keep perfumes for special occasions or like nights out. Yves Saint Laurent do some lovely perfumes, and I would definitely repurchase this one. I would recommend this one as well. I would also look at trying the Libre again, just to kind of see how it compares to this one, because like I say, it was a few years ago that I tried it, so I can't fully remember it. This one you can continue to smell on yourself during the day, and unfortunately in my experience it does seem to be that the more you spend on a perfume, the more likely you are to smell it on you throughout the day. With cheaper perfumes that I've tried, they smell nice when I apply them, but then I don't really notice them for the rest of the day, whereas with this one I did keep smelling it on myself, so it has that longevity, it sticks around, and it's a gorgeous scent. But it's Yves Saint Laurent, so it's expensive. But I've had this for ages. Has this taken me all this year to use up? It might have actually taken me all this year to use up this perfume, so it will take a while. I mean, yes, it depends on the size of the bottle that you get as well. This one is a 50ml bottle, so not like teeny tiny, but not like the biggest that they would do either, I don't think. So it did last me a good amount of time. I have one hair empty, and in all of these monthly empties videos there will more often than not be a dry shampoo in my empties videos, and it will either be Batiste or Living Proof. But I had a couple of comments saying, why don't you try Chlorane dry shampoo? And I just want to say, if you're one of those people who suggested Chlorane, thank you so much, because this is without a doubt the best dry shampoo that I have ever tried. It is brilliant. I bought 3 of them. You might be able to see a couple of them up there. But the one that I finished off was the Volume dry shampoo in like the purpley blue bottle. It is fantastic. I have kind of experienced with other dry shampoos, and also with Living Proof as well, and Living Proof is very expensive, that it doesn't seem to last that long, and it doesn't make my hair have like a little bit of volume in it. It's quite kind of flat. Now yes, I did go for the volume one, but even today the one that I have put in is, I think, just the, no, it's not really the original, I don't think, 'cause it's the ultra gentle one. But even with this one, I get some volume in it. I don't get any of that stickiness. I don't get any of that like telltale signs that I've got dry shampoo in. I just get that kind of nice, refreshed hair. I really love this. It's a fine mist. You don't need to spray loads. And that's the other thing. I noticed that with Batiste and Living Proof, I needed to spray quite a bit. This, not so much. So I'd spray it on my roots along my kind of parting as well, and then I would leave it for about kind of 5 minutes, and then I would just take my fingertips and sort of like massage it in, and I can get another 1-2 days worth out of my hair before it needs washing, whereas before it used to be every other day. The scent as well is really nice. It's a really kind of like light, fine scent, so nothing too overpowering, and it's not that kind of spray as well where you have to kind of hold your breath because it's so overpowering. Just a brilliant dry shampoo. I will now no longer buy Batiste or Living Proof. I will now only buy Chlorane because it is absolutely brilliant. I have bought as well, where are you, this one, which is the, so it's like the powder. Yeah, maybe it's not. I thought I bought a powder one, non-aerosol spray. I don't know. But anyway, I bought a few different ones to sort of see which ones I preferred, but I really liked the Volume one. So would definitely buy this one again, would also rebuy the one that I'm currently using. Excellent dry shampoo. It was around £7, I think, or something. But a follower of mine, Laura, who always gives like brilliant comments and suggestions, she messaged me on Instagram and was like, Boots have got it on like 3 for 2 at the moment. I think it was 3 for 2, so that's when I bought it. And yeah, excellent dry shampoo. Thank you very much for the suggestions for trying this one out. Excellent. Would definitely keep repurchasing this. I found the dry shampoo that works for me now. So exciting, I have 3 makeup empties. It's not often that I have makeup empties in my empties videos, because if they're going to be an empty, it's going to be a project pan item, and I won't mention them in this video because it acts as a bit of a spoiler. I might get like 1 makeup empty in these videos, but I have 3 today. Now 2 of them are mascaras that haven't technically run out of product. There is still product in these, but I've said before that I am super strict with mascaras. From the date that I open them, 6 months later, if the shelf life is 6 months, then I will get rid of them. I don't like to keep mascaras for longer than the recommended shelf life. I don't want to run the risk of getting any kind of like eye infection or anything at all like that. And these 2 were very close in terms of that 6-month shelf life. The first one I used up was, oh, the cat has slipped on the bed. The first one was the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara in the shade True Brown. I only get brown mascaras now. And I bought this one to go alongside another tubing mascara that I can't remember what it is, but basically I was using a tubing mascara and I wasn't really that kind of impressed with the amount of curl and sort of like volume I was getting in it, which tubing mascaras aren't that great for. So I had a little Google of some good volumizing curling mascaras, and this one came out tops, and I bought it without realising that this actually is a tubing mascara. So I was using 2 tubing mascaras at the same time. This one is really good. I do get a nice amount of volume and sort of curl to it. However, with my lashes, it doesn't seem to last long at all. And it's really frustrating because, and I don't mean this as like a flex, but I have naturally quite good lashes. I've got lots of them. They're very long, but they don't seem to come across in videos or in photos, and I have curled my lashes today. Where are they? It looks like they've disappeared, and it's really, really frustrating. So I did like this mascara, but I still want more. I want more curl, I want more volume. I like my lashes to make an impact. I don't mind those kind of clumpy kind of effect from a mascara. I don't mind that, because then at least you can kind of see my lashes, whereas today I don't know where they are. But I did like this one. I did notice a little bit of smudging under my eyes, so it doesn't entirely stay in place all day. I did notice that I had to kind of like wipe away a little bit underneath my eyes, but a good shade of brown. And then the other mascara I used up was the Maybelline Snap Mascara. This one is better in terms of staying put in comparison to the Sky High one, but I don't get as much of a curl with this one. And also this one is a brown, but it is pretty much verging on black. I would probably say this is a brown black mascara. It is darker than the Sky High. So I did like both of these. I would repurchase them, but I would want to try others ahead of these two. The one that I have purchased is Yves Saint Laurent Lash Clash. Not tried it yet, because today is the last day of me wearing the Snap Mascara, so once I've had a few weeks of wearing it, I will let you know what I think. And then I finished up a lip balm. This is the Bondi Sands Lip Balm SPF 50. I bought this at the start of last year because I wanted a lip balm with SPF when I went on my holiday. This, I don't really like. It's got a strawberry scent, and I don't particularly like the scent. I feel like you can kind of taste it as well, which isn't great. It doesn't last for too long as well, and I'm just not kind of keen on this squeezy applicator. I get why they do it like this, because it's hygienic, you just squeeze it and kind of draw it onto your lips, but I either find that I apply not enough or way too much. So getting that right middle ground is really difficult with applicators like this. So what I did in the end, I squeezed out as much of this as I could get out, put it in a tub, and then I just had to kind of use my finger and blend it in. But yeah, this doesn't last very long at all, so it's something that I had to kind of keep reapplying throughout the day. I didn't really find that it did a great job of hydrating my lips either, so all in all, I wouldn't repurchase this. I would look at getting a separate SPF lip balm. I'm not really sure what others there are out there, but I wouldn't go for this one again, and I don't think I would even recommend it. And then I have 4 skincare empties. Let's start with a regular. This is another product that I tend to feature in most of my empties at the moment. This is another doser from Skin & Me. I'm on Skin & Me at the moment. This one, what is this one? This was my first Tret one. I moved from having clindamycin, azelaic acid and niacinamide to having Tret in my Skin & Me. I had to contact them and say that, you know, I want to start having some form of retinol again in my routine, so they're moving to tretinoin, which is at 0.006%. I was using this every other day. Where my skin can be a little bit reactive, a little bit sensitive now, I didn't want to be using this every single day. I wanted to have that kind of break in between. So I was using it every other day, and my skin was tolerating that really well. It's a little bit too soon, I would say, to see if there are any differences on my skin with Tret, and I have gone up now to 0.009%, so each month they are gradually increasing my dosage of Tret until I get to some sort of percentage. But having these doses just makes doing your evening skincare routine so easy, because you double cleanse, dry your face completely, twist this up, and then apply that. Half an hour later you do your moisturiser, so it is really, really simple. But what I don't like about these doses is the packaging. I don't know why they've not improved the packaging, because this, you would think, would sit nicely on your dressing table, but it's really quite wobbly. The amount of times that I've knocked this over and then it's knocked over the rest of my skincare, it's just really frustrating. So I don't like how unstable this is. And also, when you get towards the end, this gets quite tricky to kind of twist up, so that's a little bit of a nuisance as well. But having that personalised skincare just outweighs those 2 little flaws that I found. So very happy with having Skin & Me. It's something that I will continue with for the foreseeable future, and I would recommend Skin & Me if you want to have that personalised skincare. Another empty is an SPF, which I have used up previously. This is my second tube of this, I think. Cut it open again and scraped out the rest. This is the Beauty of Joseon SPF 50. I've spoken about this one before, so I won't say too much about it, but if you are after an SPF that basically applies like a moisturiser, go for this. It is brilliant. It doesn't feel thick or heavy or greasy like a standard SPF would feel. It is just like putting on another layer of moisturiser. Got a really lovely fluid consistency to it, sinks in really nicely, and yeah, you don't get that greasiness like you need to kind of like pat your skin because it's really shiny. I don't experience any sensitivity with this as well. I'm able to take this over my eyes, which is quite good, and I think it's brilliant. This is a viral product for a reason, so I would continue to repurchase it and would definitely recommend. Another Beauty of Joseon empty is another one of my little serums. I bought a set of 4 of these, and this is the Glow Deep serum with rice and alpha arbutin. I don't feel like I got as good results with this one as the original Glow one. Still a nice serum, but I don't think I really noticed many changes in my skin, but it is a really small bottle, so maybe if I had the full size one, maybe just using it for that bit longer, I would have noticed some results. But it was nice enough. I didn't have bad results with this. My skin tolerated this absolutely fine, but I think I just preferred the other 2 serums from this set so far that I have tried. And then the last empty, another skincare item. This is a cleanser. This is from Sunyoung. This is the pH 6.5 Whip Cleanser. I bought this from like a TikTok recommendation for people with sensitive skin who wanted to try some K-beauty products, and it's a lovely cleanser. It's a really hydrating, creamy foam cleanser, and this is the good type of foam cleanser as well. You've got to be careful if it's a foam that I think foams on application with water. I think that is the drying kind. If it comes out as a foam from the bottle, I think that it's fine. I think it's that way around. But a really gentle cleanser to use. This would be my second cleanser of an evening once I've removed all of my makeup. 2 pumps of this, put it all over my face and my neck, and it's really gentle, really hydrating, and my skin feels really clean afterwards, but not like that stripped of all moisture type of clean. My battery just died on me, so hopefully it got the end of my sentence there. But basically a lovely, gentle, hydrating cleanser. Would definitely repurchase and would also recommend. And I'm just having so much fun trying all of these different K-beauty products. There's still loads more that I want to try, and I haven't come across a bad product yet. So yeah, really loving exploring more K-beauty brands and products, and this is another winner. So those were all of my empties for July. If you have tried any of them, please do let me know what your thoughts as well. Also, what are your numbers for this month as well? How many items have you finished off? If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I really do love filming my empties videos. It's a really great way for me to kind of reflect on the products that I've used up. So hope you're enjoying it as well. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again very soon for the next one.